Hello everybody, my name's Big Citrus and let's get into it. So I know I'm usually known for like Apex Legends content on this channel, so seeing a video like this might be like slightly jarring to my normal subscribers, but if you're a new viewer, hello. Today we're gonna take a look at this not so accurate list from IGN. Basically, IGN, you know, for the longest time on the internet has kind of been known as like the elitist premium source for all gaming news and info. Recently, they've kind of fallen out of popularity, but I still think people do respect IGN despite their interesting reputation for their opinions and who they let publish things on their site. They updated their list of top 100 greatest video games of all time. Yeah, like literally of all time. So I figured today we would go through this list and kind of, you know, poke fun, have a little 2016 Leafy is here pyrocynical style rant video and kind of just get really depressed. That sounds like fun. Happy New Year, everybody. We're just gonna jump straight into it. So look, I have obviously not played every fucking video game in the world, so my opinion is not 100% pure, factual, like god tier. Just I'm not the best person to have probably asked about this. But however, I think with my audience of 12-year-old FORTNITE kids and 16-year-old depressed, nicotine addicted Rainbow Six Siege players, for some reason, like, why do you guys play Rainbow Six Siege so much? That game better not be on this list. I'll be upset. I think I'm pretty qualified to make fun of a company in this video that is way bigger and larger than me, and I will probably suffer absolutely no repercussion for doing so because people have been making fun of IGN for literally over a decade. Anyways, let's go. All right, so we're just gonna scroll down. I have not literally. I am opening my recording software as we speak. This is not a bit. This is not a bit I wrote into the video. I just am that unprofessional. I just opened the page here. Fucking nope, no ad blocker. We're just gonna scroll down, and then we're gonna see how the list starts. It is my favorite game of all time. I've soaked thousands of hours to it. I've beaten the game with every single character at the maximum level and beat every single enemy and side mission in the game. Like, I've 100%ed everything. I've done 101%. And honestly, I could do it all again right now and I'd still have a good time. And I really don't think of a single game I could say that for. Alright. So this might be entirely personal. Okay, so Borderlands 2 is literally, no joke, probably my favorite game of all time. So to see it at number 100 on this fucking list is a little bit concerning. Like, obviously, yes, I'm biased. I am like the #1 Borderlands shill of all time. If you've ever really played Borderlands 2 thoroughly, I think everyone would know that Borderlands 2 is not 100 on the greatest fucking list of games. It is at least, at the very least, in the top 50. So this is a bad fucking sign. Literally, best villain of all time, best looter shooter of all time, one of the best RPGs of all time. I'm already pissed. I guess I shouldn't be too upset. Like, I know that certain games that I also really love, that a lot of people love, like Team Fortress 2, did not make this list. And if I were making this list, Team Fortress 2 would have ranked pretty high. So I guess I should be happy that my favorite game at least cracked the top 100. I'm not gonna talk about every single entry in this video. Like, like what the fuck is Divinity Original Sin 2? When I was famished for Dungeons and Dragons, Divinity Original Sin 2, fill that void. Yeah, you bunch of fucking nerds. Casey DeFritos, whatever the fuck your name is. I'm kidding. I bet they're a lovely person. I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about every single game on here. Like, I definitely understand why this is on here. If you're gonna tell me Assassin's Creed Black Flag is better than Borderlands 2, I'm gonna just have to fight someone. I know that these lists are not really designed on what necessarily people actually think. They're a lot more designed on appealability, is that a word? Like, how much this can appeal to the general audience. Like, I guarantee you, like, The Last of Us is definitely in the top 5. Ocarina of Time is in, like, the top 5. Fucking Skyrim. It's gonna be those kind of games, and, like, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. It's gonna be those kind of games that really make it. And I guarantee you God of War has also ranked very high, the PS4 version. Basically, every PS4 exclusive is gonna be, like, top 15. I already guarantee you. Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. I thought this was a meme game anyways. But yeah, I'm not going to go over every single list here. Like, Fallout 2, I actually really do like the game. League of Legends has problems, but like, sure. Animal Crossing, like, you know, I understand these. I'm really only going to talk about the things that stand out. As an Apex YouTuber, I probably should say more about Titanfall 2. I mean, I played through the campaign on the channel a couple days ago. Is the true dominant force. It's just kind of giving me, like, Among Us vibes. I think Titanfall 2, number 87. I could definitely understand that. Like, so far, I kind of get a lot of the games that are in these bottom lists. Like, I know people are gonna shit themselves if Fortnite is on the list at all, but if we're being honest, Fortnite will probably go down as the most innovative game in gaming history, whether you like it or not.
I got over it.
Like, you know, Smash Bros. Ultimate, like, I understand a lot of these picks. I don't know what the fuck Return of the Obra Dinn is. Maybe I'm just not cultured. But, I mean, this bottom 40, I feel like is going to be a lot of, like, personal opinionated things. Like, you know, I get a lot of these picks. I really do. Silent Hill 2, San Andreas, XCOM 2's poopy, in my opinion. But yeah, like, I get, like, a lot of these are here. I really want to see Overwatch at number... It's official.
Damn, Daniel!
It's fucking official, chat. Apex Legends is better than Overwatch. I've been telling people for years. Honestly, dude, as someone who loves both of these games, I would probably agree with this. I think Apex Legends is the best BR. I'm gonna assume it's the highest BR on here. Like, PUBG is higher. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I like what they're saying. I feel like a lot of the points that they list here are good. But, you know, like I said, we're not really here for this. This is mostly kind of pandering stuff. We're mostly here. Miss PACMAN, what the fuck? I absolutely think Left 4 Dead 2 and Earthbound, as a matter of fact, should be way higher, but that's just me. Fallout New Vegas, is this low on the list? I actually agree with this. I don't think Fallout New Vegas is as good as everyone says it is, so I actually kind of agree with this, IGN. Maybe IGN, you might be starting to earn some points with me. I'm not pandering to the gaming internet elitist crowd. Okay. I don't know if anyone here has ever played, not like the remakes, but like the original Generation 1 Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon, like, it's dick. It is a buggy, unbalanced mess, and if that's how Pokemon was for the rest of its lifespan, Pokemon would literally be a forgotten franchise at this point, and not the global smash hit that it is. This is absolutely just a pandering opinion from people who've been playing video games way too long. Skyrim at number 41 and RE4 right above it. Oh yeah, you know what? No, I agree with this. I think Skyrim should definitely be higher. RE4, Shadow of the Colossus. They had the balls to put The Last of Us Part 2 above Skyrim and Resident Evil and Shadow of the Colossus. Bold strategy, let's see how it plays out for him. Jesus. Red Dead Redemption, I absolutely agree. Metal Gear Solid 1, Civ, I get it. Ocarina of Time at number 34. Alright, you know what? I'm happy, because usually in every single list that has ever been made, Ocarina of Time has been like number 2 or number 1. I think the game is good. I definitely think there are other Zelda games that are way better than it, but like in terms of innovation, yeah, this game is pretty fucking incredible. Minecraft only at number 33? Really? I actually disagree with this. I think Minecraft should be like top 15 because it literally changed gaming forever, and that has been so good with how many things you can do with Minecraft and how much replayability the game has that nothing has ever compared to it. And I think it might go down as the biggest video game of all time. But yeah, now we're getting into like the real stuff. Final Fantasy 14? Tetris, okay, like they have to put Tetris really high on the list because there will be people who are fucking snobs who will yell at them because Tetris was like literally like the highest selling video game of all time. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is a masterpiece. Half-Life Alyx, really? I guess they had to put one VR game on the list, so I understand why they chose this. From everything I know, it's pretty good. God of War, is this God of War 1 or God of War PS4? Oh. No, yeah, so this is God of War PS4. I was expecting all the PS4 exclusives to be in, like, the top 10. I honestly don't know a lot what's going to be the top 10. Obviously, we haven't seen Last of Us 1 yet, or Spider-Man PS4, so I'm scared. Portal is absolutely fantastic. Chrono Trigger is great. Okay, now I'm scared. You know, I actually really respect this pick. I think Undertale is a great pick. I don't know that I would say Undertale is better than Earthbound. I think Earthbound just has a lot more replay value. There's a lot more to do. But I do love Undertale, and I think it has really inspired a new generation of gamers to fall in love with something that isn't Sweatfest, Apex Legends, Fortnite crossover thingy. Bloodborne, Bioshock. What? The Last of Us is only number 17. All right, chat. Maybe this list won't be that bad. Of course, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Yeah, obviously. Halo 2, yeah. Castlevania? Hades is this high? All right, I'm sorry. This is some mega recency bias. I know the game is good, but I don't think it's that good. GTA 5 at number 12. You know what? I agree with this. I think GTA 5 in terms of its online, despite its issues in the story mode, really is that good. Super Mario Bros. 3 is pretty good. I love that it says Super Mario Bros. 3 was a game that exceeded my every hope and wish for it. Like, man, this man Justin Davis gotta be like 50 years old at this point. I'm joking. I guess I'm not actually, be true. Half-Life 2 only at number 9, which has been the internet's pick for greatest video game of all time for a while now. Fair enough. I don't know what the fuck Disco Elysium is. Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, fair. Like, it is good. It is just really the detail-oriented gamer. This blade of grass clips through this tree. This game is unplayable. This is really just like the Reddit game. They love the detail. Do we need to discuss the horse balls again? Yes. Super Mario 64, number 7. I played the fuck out of Super Mario 64 as a kid, so I totally get why it's this high. Really was innovative, and I think you could still argue that it is the best Mario game of all time, although I prefer Galaxy, because that's personally what I grew up with. Mass Effect 2, Super Metroid on the SNES is pretty good. It is pretty good. This is an elite pick right here. Link to the Past. This is an elite pick. Link to the Past really is almost perfect, I think. Almost perfect. If you haven't played it, give it a try. And that, okay, Portal 2. All right. You know what? Chat, maybe this list isn't as bad as I thought. But that is all going to be determined by what is the number 1 pick on this list. Because I already saw the number 2 pick. Portal 2 is definitely better than Portal 1. I don't think it's the 3rd greatest video game of all time. But yeah, and then Super Mario World. Super Mario World is fucking cool. I don't think it's like that good, but as Super Mario World appeals to everyone. And then number 1. Alright, say what you want, but Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is not the greatest video game of all time. I knew that most of this video was gonna be me complaining about like the top 5 picks, and I was actually on board. They actually were a lot more disciplined. Like, I think The Last of Us is the number 38th greatest video game of all time? No. You know, I was respecting a lot of these picks until the number 1 spot. All right, look, Breath of the Wild is a very good game, parentheses, very good. But I'm sorry, the problem with games like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Red Dead Redemption 2 is that they only really appeal to people who care incredible amounts about detail orientation, and that is definitely what IGN cares about. They care about realism, they care about graphics, they care about how many of fucking secret little beetles are there to collect in this area. If you collect all 105 beetles, you get a postcard. They love busy work in video games. That's why Animal Crossing New Horizons is on this list, when I really don't think Animal Crossing as like a game is that crazy. They had to pick something that would alienate almost nobody, because I totally understand why it's up here. Do I think it is better than Super Mario World and Portal 2? Probably. I definitely think there's a lot of recency bias here. I think there are definitely way more picks that got snubbed on this list that should have been higher. But then there was also tons of picks on this list that were clearly just designed to appease the people. Also, obviously, a lot of multiplayer games got snubbed, but I was surprised Apex and Overwatch made it. But, I mean, they are pretty incredible when you still break it down. Games that I absolutely think should have been on there, like Valheim, for example, and Dead by Daylight, were also snubbed. And there was only one Pokemon game on the entire fucking list, and it was Pokemon Yellow. I'm gonna lose my mind if I keep thinking about this. I mainly just wanted to make this video to kind of see how bad it was, and honestly, if I'm being perfectly fucking honest with you, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Also, you're gonna fucking tell me that if you had every other game on this list, like, you would rather play Miss Pac-Man than all of those games? You'd rather sit there, play, I have a collection cathalon of the greatest fucking video games ever made. And you're gonna be like, you know what, I think it's time to play some fucking Miss Pac-Man. No, you're not real. You're not a real person. You were made in a fucking lab, okay? Oh my god. I'm gonna end this video before it seems more like I am just an angry, fat, ginger neck beard man yelling at his computer monitor about the top 100 greatest games list that he disagrees with, because whatever. I don't know. I think I might start making more like rant style videos like this in the future, but let me know what you think. Comment your like top 3, your greatest top 5 favorite games list in the comments. I'm kind of curious to see what your guys' is. Happy New Year. Make sure you join the community Discord. Follow the Instagram and Twitter in the link description below. It's all linked there. Just click it. Yeah, subscribe and leave a like. It means a lot, really. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a better list in a few years and have a damn good one.